about it.
Oh my gosh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's
Oh
the
wait,
only,
we're already live.
that's the
Oh,
only
for real?
active I have.
Gnarly.
That's the only one I have.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Woohoo!
Hey, you know what? My curls looked good that day. So glad they cooperated.
That day? What do you mean that day?
That day that I was on the phone.
Oh,
The,
oh, I
the
see what you're
paparazzi
saying.
got me.
Oh, you're talking about that. I am looking for the video. Where is it
Me
at?
too. Okay. Hello, everybody. How are you guys?
Oh, we're fine. Thanks.
I'm so lost on my days. Today's Thursday, right?
Today is Thursday.
Hey, whoa, where's that?
Ah!
That day? What do you mean that day?
That day that I was on the phone.
Technical difficulties with Sandy. She found it. So you found it. This is what I love about a live show because, hey, if we're going to have mistakes, we're going to put them right out there for you.
I'm just glad that it didn't do the whole reverb or whatever it does.
Oh, yeah, the feedback.
Yes, that too.
Because we weren't right there at the same time. I think.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Share to my...
That's what happens when you share.
This is what happens when you share. Can I tell you all about my day? Just real quick.
Yes, I can't wait to hear it.
It was kind of lame. So I wake up, let's say 10:30ish.
That's what I was going for.
Let's say that I got to work around 11:30ish.
Oh, dang! Okay. That you get dressed in a hurry.
Yeah. So let's say that I did that, and I had ordered some equipment for one of my customers. They told me that equipment was not going to make it until July.
Okay, would you order a fridge?
No. It was something that this company is supposed to make a lot of, but they had some issues. So since they told me that I couldn't get those particular items until July, I ordered some different items, and they said those aren't coming until the middle of June. And I was like, well, okay, since I'm in a hurry, let's make it happen. Well,
they made it happen.
I got those items today.
Are you repeating me?
No, you're repeating me. I got those items today, but they sent me the bill for the items that I have not received yet that they're going to send me. So I'm just keeping it all. I'm just going to keep it all. And then
what is it?
They're just going to deal with it themselves because I'm tired of them. I hate them. They drive me nuts.
So the bill that you got, is it cheaper or more?
No, it's more expensive. They charge me for everything. So yeah.
Send that on back.
Walmart doesn't do that. They usually just charge you the lower price.
This ain't price matching, girl.
Girl, I just got on here. Just that whole bit right there I did a second ago is because I lost my mic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything you were saying for the first 3 minutes, and y'all couldn't hear me apparently. So I was just kind of like, yeah.
Well, I was having my own issues over here.
What was going on?
Well, I turned my laptop on, and
she was about to share.
Everything was coming back.
It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good song.
There's a song like that somewhere.
I told my wife that Celine Dion sang "Highway to Hell," and she laughed at me years ago, like when we dated the first time. And I was like, it ain't funny. She really did sing it. And then after we got married, I showed her the video finally, and I was like, see, I told you she sang it. She still laughs at me about it.
I don't guess I've ever heard Celine Dion sing "Highway to Hell."
No one has, but it was on VH1. That remember when they used to do the? Go ahead. Sorry.
Wrap it up, Jamie.
I'm
all right.
Done.
Our business of the day is Breezy Bluff Riding Academy in McLean, Illinois.
Shout out.
This is one of your deeds there, Mr. Pena.
Yes.
They offer horse riding lessons. They do private and one-time lessons, and those are usually $50, but until the 15th, we're a little behind on that. They're $40. Lesson packages are $33, and summer camp starts June 22nd through the 26th. So Breezing Bluff Riding Academy up there in Illinois. If you're looking to ride some horses, this is the
that sounds so Texas, but it's in Illinois, and they have horses apparently.
Well, in Illinois, it's a lot of farmland and stuff. There's a lot of there's a lot of corn and soybeans everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, Breezy Bluff Riding is pretty awesome. That's where Eden learned how to ride, and that's where she takes some lessons, and they are fantastic. My daughter absolutely loves horses, and that place they do really well at teaching them, getting them connected. So,
And I will put their contact information in the comments. In that way, if you want to reach out to them, please do so. Betty Broadfield would be the person you need to reach out to.
she's so nice too. She's
Hello,
really nice.
Betty.
Yeah, thanks, Betty. Eden's excited to be there next week.
So do they teach them like just normal writing, or do they teach them like how to make them dance and canter and all
Canter,
trot,
galloping, trotting, all that stuff? Yeah.
Nice.
So you can do kind of like your just one-on-one where you kind of just take your own pace. Then you can do like a I don't remember what it's called exactly, but kind of like the equestrian traditional where you go on shows and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like barrel racing?
Sure. With real barrels.
Really?
Yeah, none of that plastic crap. None of those monkeys.
Oh, I get it now.
Hey, Priscilla. Welcome. Hey, Roderick.
Welcome
I
to the
always say
show.
Roderick when I see it. I mean Rodimus.
Yeah, it's Rodimus Prime. I don't understand why you keep calling him that.
It's because I just do what the eyes see.
That fake name that he has up on his Facebook.
I know, kind of like the other guy that I know with his fake name.
Yeah, who is that?
Oh, I had a friend that's like that. He's still there. I don't know how much longer he's going to be a friend, though.
Hey, can I offer you guys a life hack? I found a life hack.
It's not Friday yet.
No,
Sure.
yeah, but it's not a food. It's not a food hack. It's a life hack. So.
Okay, go for it.
So this does not work on Amazon or Walmart or any of those big retailers. But if you're ordering something from like a little smaller, I'm trying to save you money. All right.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You know, you heard me.
Small.
Sorry.
Hey, Ginger. Oh my goodness. Thanks for joining. If you put an item, go ahead and fill out all the stuff. You know that you're going to order it. Put your email address in there and act like you're going to order it, but leave it in the cart and just forget about it. You'll get an email from them within a couple of days and say, hey, you forgot about that item that's in your cart. Do you want it? We'll offer you 10 or 15% off.
Yeah.
For real?
For real. So I've done it like twice. I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to get this. Just not right now. And then I'll wait for the email to come. And then I'll put in the code they send me. Save another 15%.
Well,
So
that's cool.
that's my life hack. But it doesn't work like on Amazon or like those other places like that. Uh-oh.
Jamie's family's talking in the background.
I think he's got a ghost.
Tell him to keep it down. Down in front.
Down in front.
It's that snake. He always gets me. He always makes me think.
He's going to come out and like...
He's not. No, stop
He's
it.
almost done sizing you up.
He's sizing you up. He's like, hey, Jamie, what's up?
Gosh.
I think it's almost time to eat.
Oh my gosh.
Pineapple or fine apple?
So in 2 minutes or less, how was you guys' day?
I said mine.
Okay, so mine was good, but I came home and I was hangry. Okay, that's seriously a true emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm hangry, I make myself mad. Like everybody just upsets me. And anyway, so I finally got something to eat, and I was better.
I hate that. I'm hungry. I hear you, girl. It gets me too. Like I'll get home. I get on a rampage when I get home. Actually, no, that's not me being hangry. I'm just mad.
No, I'm like, what? Nobody can throw this trash out? And I'm like, what is up with this fridge? We can't throw contents out. And the only reason I was in the fridge was because I was looking for just a quick snack.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric's working on dinner. And I'm like, oh, why didn't you start sooner? Anyway, I was just a little cranky, but now I'm better.
Okay, that's good.
You had your Snickers.
That's
I
good.
did.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
Oh, I rode a bicycle for 2 miles too. So that's it.
Your electric bicycle?
Not yet. I'm still debating on which one to get, but Jet was riding his bike and I was riding
Jet's bike?
his Thea's bike.
Oh, okay.
I looked cool, but I was cool.
Was it pink?
It was purple and white. Look,
I knew
see,
it.
So I'm not afraid to wear purple.
Jacob. I'm sure everyone can see it already, but everyone's razzing on me right now. So,
Yeah,
John,
so-
you weren't here, but those are my family members back there. They're just
right. Yeah, they're just being really quiet. And Alex, honey does not work for every site. Let me tell you, it's worked one time for me.
What is
One
it? What are
time.
you even talking about?
I was wondering what he was saying.
No, Honey is a plugin that you can get on your browser, and it will
Uh-huh.
automatically apply coupon codes to your checkout on certain
That's how
websites.
Slickdeal does too. Ooh,
Yeah,
we should
but
never talk about Slick Deals.
it
Y'all
doesn't
never
work.
told me about these things. This is the stuff I need to know.
Well, like
I'm
I
busy
said,
trying to figure out what Dalmar means.
it only works. When you get-
You didn't listen to your voicemail.
I did. That's what I was saying. I got other important things to think about.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
we're at the 10-minute mark, so you didn't get a chance to tell us about your day.
That's okay.
That's all right.
I'm all right. So, guys, we've got a fantastic guest here with us tonight who comes all the way down from San Antonio, Texas. Shout out.
Shout out.
Hello.
And she's going to be teaching about stuff. So you saw in the description, I put the Botox episode, right? I hope that you're excited about that because I like hearing and learning new things. And this is something I have zero clue about. And so hopefully we can all learn something, ask your questions, get them in there. From what I understand, this Botox is better for, or is other uses than what we think it's used for. So without further ado, help me welcome Kellyanne to the show.
Yay!
Hi,
Welcome,
Kelly. Welcome.
Hey,
Thank
Kelly.
you. Thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
Doing good. Yourself?
Yeah.
We are good.
With the intro, I heard
You know
everybody
what?
had a decent day.
That was so sweet of you. I think you're the first guest to ask how our day actually was.
I know. I am just.
I'm
I feel
feeling-
so special right now.
Man, I'm feeling supercalifragilistic, whatever Eliodocious.
That was close. You were
Right.
close.
He knows it. He's just trying to mess it up.
You got 75% of it.
So I have a chance.
Good try. Good try.
Thank you very much. So Kellyanne, you deal in something called Botox and fillers, right?
Yes. And a
So-
little wellness on the side.
And a wellness on the side. Well, we're going to get into all that here in a second. But
Perfect.
can you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a physician assistant. I have been in Texas now for about 13 years. I actually
playing down
joined the
nice.
Navy. Oh, look at your background. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Different. Okay. So I joined the Navy out of high school. I was a hospital corpsman in the Navy, and kind of the natural progression of things for corpsmen and medics and that sort of thing is become a PA, especially if you already have a family and med school's out of the question because you
PA.
have time.
Physician's assistant.
Oh,
Yes.
gotcha. Okay.
Physician assistant. Yes. So I have practiced orthopedics for about 14 years. Loved it, but probably about since 2014, a good friend of mine who is also an RN in the ICU here at University Hospital, we decided that we needed a little, fixer-upper, and we should take a course and maybe fix ourselves up. And then it led to fixing our friends up, and then their friends up, and here
Oh.
we are. Yes.
He's like, this should be a business of some sort.
We should probably make a little money off of it. So,
That's cool
but
because
it's fantastic.
that's like when, like Joe, you're the photographer, so it's like when you're trying to get your skill up, you're like, oh, I need people to practice on.
Right, exactly. Mhm.
So
And then all of a sudden, they come out.
Everyone's
of
a
the woodworks.
volunteer.
They're like, hey.
Everybody wants to be a volunteer. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So how long have you been doing this then?
Since 2014.
Wow.
So Botox and filler since 2014. But as a PA, I graduated in 2003. So I've been a PA since. I don't
wait,
wanna
you're a
date
physician's
myself.
assistant? I must have missed that part.
I'm a
Holy
PA,
snap,
yeah.
Kelly. Congratulations.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Man, that is
Thank you.
like super hard. Like you're like elite of elite now. No kidding.
Oh, you're so sweet.
No,
Look,
I got a
now.
buddy
Oh,
here
by the
who's
way.
doing it, and I've seen him busting his butt, and I'm like, dude, like you busted your butt for getting your nurse, and now you're going for your PA, and so knowing you have, man,
Well,
congratulations.
Thank you.
This is what
Thank
Joyce
you.
says about her.
Aw. Takes one to know one, Joyce.
Right.
And I love you.
Yeah, she said, "Look, just kidding. She's the best." Overachievers tend to like stick around with each other. They kind of get in groups.
Yeah,
So
Yes.
I think that's what's going on here.
Yeah,
that's why you fit so well here with us.
Right.
I like it. I like it.
Well,
Yeah.
All right, so wow, man, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of floored here. I'm like that. I mean, it really takes a lot of work. So then you had the then you got into this, and you started making a business out of this. So tell us what this is more. Help me understand, so I can explain it to friends and family too.
So I help people feel and look 29, or at least that's my goal, is to make them kind of stick in that kind of 29 age. That's a good year, right? 29 was a good year. Yeah.
I'll turn 29 in a year.
29 is a good year.
Okay, so your job is to help people look like they're 29.
Yes, and feel like they're 29. So
okay, all right.
My goal is and we kind of accomplish that with a little Botox, a little filler, getting them healthy from the inside out.
So what is Botox exactly?
Botox is a neurotoxin. So basically, when we inject it into the muscle, it kind of stuns the muscle, acts on the nerve to kind of paralyze that muscle for a period of time. Now, paralyze is probably not a very good word. We'll say stun the muscle for a period of time. Yes. Stun. Yes.
You stun me, Kelly. Joe's stunning me now.
That would not be good Botox. That would not be
like if I had my...
that was, yes.
That's not good Botox.
That's not good Botox.
Well, I love the fact that she's a physician's assistant doing this and not just some
backyard
person with a syringe.
Y'all remember when that lady got that injection in her buttocks? I don't know, Kelly. I don't know if you remember that lady who was getting those injections in her bottom from someone.
Was it the one with the cement?
Oh, yes. Oh no, yes.
That was
that was intense. Read that article, people, and don't do it.
Yeah,
don't
do it.
Make sure you have someone like Kelly and not someone who's
do your research.
Do your research.
Yes.
Yeah. If the price is too good.
Due diligence.
If the price is too good, you left it in your cart overnight.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
There you go. Yes.
Oh, will that work on Kelly? Kelly, can we go into your cart and be like, oh, we're going to get a couple injections, leave it in the cart for a couple days?
Right.
And they come back. Yeah. We could work something out, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
So it's a neurotoxin. So I've heard before, like Botox is I've heard that, and I've heard it comes from jellyfish. Is that right?
Oh, I thought it was botulism or something.
Botulism, yeah.
What is botulism?
It's a nasty disease that nobody wants.
Oh, okay.
that paralysis word comes in, and we don't like to say that. We'll say it'll stun all of your muscles at one time, and
what are you doing?
Functioning like diaphragm and lungs and things get shut off. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
But in small, teeny, tiny little increments, we can help people have a smooth, nice forehead and achieve youthful appearance.
So how long? Go ahead, Sandy. I'm sorry.
So over time, has the formula changed, or has it been improving, or has it been the same from the beginning?
I think the formula is basically the same. The way we inject it changes from time to time. I think early on, Botox may have gotten a bad name, or botulinum toxin, because there's actually several different products like this. There's Botox, Xeomin, Dysport, and now Jeuveau. But back in the day, the frozen look, I can't move my face look, kind of scared everybody.
It still does.
It still does, right?
Yeah,
so,
I'm sorry.
Bad Botox. So
really?
Less is more. Less is more.
I'm not going to say no names or shows, but I remember seeing people like that and be like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They got scared. Something scared them.
And here's the thing too. It's not just for women. A lot of people think it's for women, but I actually had a photo shoot with a guy, and he had to wait a day because he wanted to make sure that he had Botox injections the day before, and he wanted to make sure that they had smoothed the lines. And I was like, he was the first guy that I ever heard that did that. And so it was just, it's crazy. Yeah, I know, right?
We call that Brotox.
That's funny. I like that.
So how much are we talking about? Like, so when you say like injecting stuff in people's face, I'm thinking like, I don't know how to measure that, but is this like a little itty bitty tiny amount that does the magic?
It's a very small amount. We measure it in units. So basically you would come in for a consultation. Consultations are free. We would kind of see where you're looking at improvement and that sort of thing, and kind of get a plan together and go from there. So depending on how many units you need to achieve your look, then we would kind of, price it out from there. Probably anywhere. Then it really depends on what people want. So if it's just something small, it could be anywhere from 4 to 6 units all the way up to 62 units, sometimes even more.
What? Does that mean they got a lot of loose skin when it's 64 units and above?
They have a lot of muscle movement that's causing a lot of wrinkling.
All right. Well, take Joe, for example. Take Joe's beautiful self. Joe, tell her what exactly you would like to have done.
So,
let's see what that would.
Like right here, I have the mean face right there, and then probably just a couple of these lines. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think I have too many bags.
I see 4
Wow.
lines.
I'm with Sandy. It might be more on the 8 side though.
He said couple, but I'm thinking 4.
Yeah.
No.
Let's be safe, Kelly. Let's just
it's
say
already.
6.
See, if you look at the light, the way that it hits, it's already kind of smooth. And if I do it anymore, then it'll be blinding.
It's gonna be.
That's
Yeah.
the camera, bro.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
it's lying to you.
It's
lying to you.
Well, I will tell you, typically men take more. They need more Botox. They tend to metabolize it faster than women. So,
Oh, so they're eating that stuff.
unfortunately, yeah.
How long? Okay, so how? I will go with the original thing. I'll ask the next question in a minute. Sorry.
So generally, to get rid of the 11 lines is what we call that. For women, it's anywhere from 12 to 24 units. I generally start with 12 for men, maybe 16 to 20.
Oh.
And hopefully,
The 11 lines, Joe. Yours is
the 11 lines.
Hey, Sandy.
No,
Sandy,
I'm just an observation.
She's
The
funny.
111 lines. Sandy, that's it. Just wait till we race. Just wait till we race. I'm going to accidentally run you over.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm waiting for you to trip me already.
Ginger says, "How much for the 11s?"
Oh, she knew what it was.
She
right away?
did.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So typically I charge $12 a unit. I usually will run a special. Allergan, if I'm using Botox, usually has a great special on too that we can bring the price down. Typically we do 12 units there, so $144.
How long is that going to last, Joe?
It typically, men, like I say, they can metabolize it a lot faster. So
What's
we're
your general
hoping-
rule of thumb that you kind of try to, tell them?
hopefully 8 weeks.
Okay.
Like
And then for
2
the women?
months. So women 3 to 6 months generally, unless you
Wow.
are a rapid metabolizer. I have some folks that metabolize it in 6 weeks, and then I have folks that come to me once a year. They're very lucky. Yeah, the once a year ones are very lucky.
Wow.
So does it help out in the long run? Like, let's say you get normal injections every, as a woman or a man, you get them every so recommended time frame. Do you see like benefits without the Botox in the long term, or is it something like you just kind of are going to continually need it, or you get to use less and less?
I've seen kind of both. So
Okay.
if people generally stay on top of it, a lot of times we can use less to achieve the same look that we've been getting. Some people, like I said, the ones that metabolize it fast, they're working out all the time, unfortunately.
Right.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
work out, people.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Then
what
they
you
can
need.
metabolize it faster. Yeah. So,
I'll win.
but
Kelly, we got a question here real quick.
sure.
This is from our favorite producer. She says, even as a kid, I had very noticeable blab folds. I don't know what that was. I'm
Nasolabial
sorry.
folds.
You said it, girl.
Nasolabial. Yes.
Would Botox or fillers help make them
Fillers would definitely help.
more
Botox, so if you imagine, so Botox stuns a muscle. So wherever we put it, that muscle's not going to fire. So if we're putting it kind of close to this area, you're not going to be able to smile. So imagine that sort of, so filler is a great alternative when we're looking at deep creases and that sort of thing that we can't really put Botox in.
Mhm.
So you can
Oh,
still
what's a
smile.
filler?
So you
Yeah.
can still smile. Yeah.
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 So explain what fillers are then.
So
that's a
there's
good segue into the next part.
yes. So fillers are actually there's several different kinds of fillers. Most folks are using what's called a hyaluronic acid based filler, and hyaluronic acid is a natural molecule that's found in your body, and it has an
Right.
affinity for water, so it pulls water in and plumps things up.
Oh.
So a lot of fillers are used. You guys probably, lips. People like to augment their
I've got
lips.
good
So
lips.
we've
Kelly, I got
filled.
good lips. I don't
Yeah,
need
you do.
fillers.
You
Okay.
do.
Thank
See?
you.
You do.
I've been told that all my life, girl.
Yeah, I don't need any help in that department. But man, Kelly, I work with models, and I've seen some of them go a little overboard with that stuff.
Yes.
And I'm just like, you could probably skip a couple
How do
things.
you? Oh, they can go overboard with this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
man.
gosh, yes.
I've seen
Yes.
some.
Really?
Yes.
So, okay, I'm thinking, Kelly. Like, okay, I'm thinking if I'm in your chair and you see me looking like a fool or something like that, wouldn't you tell me, "Hey, Jaime, I think you look
I
like
would.
a fool. Maybe you want to cut back on this." Or even just
For
cut
sure.
me off. Be like, "That's one drink too many, Jaime. You need to cut it off right now." I'm trying to tell you.
We can't even
Exactly.
understand what you're saying anymore.
And if your practitioner is good, if your injector is good, then they will definitely do that for you.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that will push product and,
Mm.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like someone saying,
Yeah.
"Hi, Kellyanne."
hello. Hi, Monica.
Oh, do that one before.
Okay. Joyce is saying, "I'll bring Kelly to Lubbock with me next trip, and y'all can get some Botox."
No.
Ooh, that would be
Oh.
fun.
Yeah, because I got
Traveling Botox.
I've never been to
Lubbock.
Lubbock.
So just go
I need
about
to.
100 miles outside of San Antonio, where it's flat and there's nothing but dirt.
Nothing.
That's Lubbock.
Gotcha.
You know,
Well,
I
maybe
was-
y'all could come here.
Oh, now that would be fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Riverwalk is
Yes,
one of my
that would be
favorite
fun.
places.
Yes.
Yes, I got
Yes.
lots of friends down there.
Oh, I like the next one that her friend said.
Okay.
Faith Oliver said.
Oh, sorry.
She'll tell you less is more, Jane.
Yes.
Yes, she will.
I agree.
Mhm.
Kelly keeps us beautiful, not fake.
Ah,
Aw.
that's what I.
You're so sweet, Faith.
Kelly,
Thank you.
that's a good compliment right there.
Thank you.
Here we go. Here's
I
another
will-
question.
I will not have fake friends.
Okay, good.
Me either. Oh, maybe I might. Carrie says, "So I have natural chicken lips. Like I smile and the top one goes away. If all have a good injection,
If I have a good injection.
that's what I said. A good injection. Will I still walk away looking like a duck lips picture?"
No,
make sense?
and actually, yes, it does.
Okay,
and so we can actually treat that when the top lip goes away. We call that a gummy smile. We can actually treat that with a little Botox in the top lip, and it's nice because it'll bring the lip down so that when you smile, your lip doesn't go away, and it flips it up just
Girl,
a little
hold
teeny
on.
bit.
I want you to do that again so we can see it a little bit closer. What does it do?
So when you smile, sometimes people's lip kind of go like
Yeah.
that, right?
Uh-huh.
So if we put Botox here, it'll bring it down and just flip that lip up just a teeny bit. Nothing that's going to be out of the ordinary. So it won't make you look like a duck at all. And if that still isn't enough, then we can go back and put a little bit of filler in that top lip as well and bring it down a little bit more.
So
Yeah,
it's kind of like in
Mhm.
cooking. It's always better to put less instead of over Botox it.
Yes, exactly. So my general rule of thumb, we can always add more, you
There
know?
you go.
Right.
So if we start small and we achieve great results, it's better for your tissues. It's better for your wallet. You're not
Right.
walking around looking fake. So, yeah,
But people will
And
be
if
like,
you're not
"Something
happy,
looks
then
different
you
about
can-
you."
Something's different
Right?
about you.
exactly.
Smile again.
I like it.
Your
when
lip is
people
there.
say, "Gosh, you look great." Yeah, there you go. I've never noticed you with the top lip. That's good.
Oh my gosh.
That's a backhanded compliment. My
Oh,
producer
no,
is
no,
really good at
no.
those.
She's also good with backhands too to him.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kelly, there's this woman that for ages, I love her cooking. I love her personality, but her face drives me insane. And it makes me angry when I look at her, okay?
Oh no.
I feel like when Joe was just talking about that backhandedness, I'm like, can I do that and it'll make everything okay? And I got to tell you, it took me years. I was like, man, I can't stand looking at her. But her recipes are off the chain. I love it, right?
Well, is it Emerald Lagasse?
No, but my someone told me. Someone told me. I said, "See, here's what she looks like." I don't get it. And then she goes, "Oh, it's her smile." And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Her lips, they don't go up when she smiles." And I was like, and I looked at that and I was covering her face. I was like, "By God, you're right, woman."
Oh no.
I was like, when she smiles, it doesn't go up; it goes out.
Ooh. Interesting.
Like the
Give me a
Joker?
picture.
Like the Joker?
That's what I was thinking. Like the
No,
Joker.
the Joker's goes. I mean, Joker's is like
That's his
"Arr."
makeup.
Yeah, but this woman, it goes out.
See, I need to see this. Who is
Should I
this?
say it? Is it okay to talk about her?
You can
What's
just
her
say
name?
allegedly.
I'm bad with names, but her stuff is at Walmart.
The Pioneer Woman?
Yes.
Oh,
You got any picture in your head yet? You seen that?
I do.
I just see her flowery pots.
Yeah.
That's all I can see.
But look at her lips, Kelly. Like I think
Yes.
I don't know if that's helpful or whatever. Maybe she's getting them, and it's stunning the curve.
It could.
She flattened
It
the
could,
curve.
depending. Right. So if it's improperly placed, definitely.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe she would benefit from you if she's on our show one day, which I'm sure she will be. I'm going to recommend her to you.
Bring
okay?
her, please.
All right.
Please
Right.
do. Please
Right.
do.
So fillers are not just for the lips, though. So you can use
No.
them pretty much everywhere.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's
Exactly.
the only thing I've heard is that filler is for the lips, and so I didn't. It can kind of like push out if you have deep eyes or whatever.
Right.
Then they can push out those.
Tear
That would be
troughs.
fillers. and-
Exactly.
okay.
Tear troughs.
hmm
Is that
Tear
the,
troughs.
the eye bag?
Right underneath that. Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Kelly, can you help with
Wow.
fidgety eyes? Wait, that didn't come out
Botox
right.
can help.
You know what I'm talking about? You know when you're
Are you like the twitch? With
yes.
the little twitch? Yes.
Can-
Botox.
It can.
It's amazing. Yes.
Hush your mouth. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
help me
because she
schedule my
said it
next.
stuns the
Come
muscles, so of course.
Mm-hmm. It's
That was
wonderful.
good, Sandy.
Huh?
I said that was good, Sandy. Yeah, because I was like, how does it help? And then you're like, oh, it stuns the muscle. Oh.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic.
No.
Oh, he is
no.
for real?
I was going for real because I was like
Yeah.
kind of, and then I was like, oh yeah, it does. It stuns the
Oh
muscle.
my gosh, Kelly, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
besides fixing the 11 lines, what else
Yes.
is Botox
I
used
do
for?
Yeah, good question. Good question.
So Botox can actually use to treat migraines, which is absolutely wonderful. So I actually see a bunch of folks that come in and get their Botox for both things, so aesthetics and migraine treatment. Not that I'm treating their migraines, but it just happens that they don't have them once they get
How are you doing
treated.
that? Are you like putting the needle in their head or
Yeah.
something?
No, it's just certain, right. So if you were to go to a neurologist, there's certain pressure points and muscles that they actually try to get the actual neurotoxin in. So kind of right around the eyes, they do in the back of the head, they do more in the scalp and that sort of thing. And that just by relaxing those muscles can help curb
Really?
migraines. Mm-hmm.
How would you measure that? Would you say like they get a complete like migraines gone within the right as soon as they're done, or
No, it takes time. So Botox takes time to actually kick in. So if it's your first time, it may take a full 2 weeks. A lot of times, if it's your second or third or whatever time, it's going to take probably about 3 to 5 days.
Oh, wow. So my
Okay.
wife suffers
then-
from migraines, and she actually has to take medicine whenever she feels it coming on.
Mhm.
So that would be something that
it's
To
worth
look
looking
into.
into?
Yeah.
How many units is your typical migraine person coming to you for?
Well,
makes
so
sense.
they're not actually coming to me for their migraines,
Oh,
but
okay. You
they're
said when you were-
exactly.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So
So,
they're
it
giving
can right, but they're getting it for aesthetic reasons, and then it's treating their migraines, just because they're getting it.
Interesting.
So yeah.
Guys, if you're, I know that migraines are a big issue for a lot of people out there. I had no idea this was a treatable thing, like by Botox or anything. So
Mhm.
please ask her some questions if you have something afterwards or even
Right.
during the show. Okay.
Do
We
you
do have another.
I'm sorry, Jamie.
No, go ahead, Cindy.
Do you also do the Botox for like the sweaty hands and the sweaty arms?
You can do that, absolutely.
Oh.
And I've had people come for that hyperhidrosis. So yes,
You make it sound so nice. Like it's okay to have sweaty hands because you have
It's okay.
hyperhidrosis.
It's okay.
I don't have that problem, but if I had someone who did, I'd be like, go see Kellyanne, please. Go see Kellyanne. All right.
Could you imagine though, little teeny pokes,
Stop.
Botox,
Stop.
and
Ooh.
yes,
I can't imagine.
but the needle is teeny tiny.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't even feel it in the face.
I had that. What's
Honestly.
that? There's that phobia
Little
of like
teeny tiny.
holes or whatever that is. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah.
Oh,
that's what you
yeah.
made me
Oh,
think of. Ooh. Anyway,
Ooh. Ooh.
so people who perspire heavily get this stuff injected just under the hand. It just
And it will shrink the sweat gland and cause it to stop producing, which is lovely.
Wow.
so
Yeah.
people who are like overly sweaty, they get it in there too. And what?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You're like
Right.
blowing our mind,
Man.
Kelly.
Yeah, this is interesting. I'm gonna. Carrie's got a question, Kelly, and Joyce.
Okay.
We see your question. We're gonna get to it, so don't worry. Okay, promise. Carrie says, so if someone has good Botox for years and years and then decided at 65 to stop, will they then start the wrinkling, aging process, or will it all of a sudden be like, bam, here are all the wrinkles we've been hiding?
No, it would be a gradual thing. It would totally be gradual.
Really?
So if you imagine, so Botox stuns the muscle, so it causes it to shrink or atrophy. So it's not as strong as it used to be. So if you're going to the gym every day and you're working out, and you've got these great big muscles, really strong, right? And then you stop, that muscle shrinks down, atrophies, the same type of thing with Botox. So it's not going to go back to what it was immediately, but over time, if you go back to the gym and you start working out again, those muscles are going to get stronger again.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, so yeah, you can see how I'm leaning.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, so we do want to
I
get
can hear you
to
over here.
the third part that you do, which is the wellness. And so
Yes.
please tell us about that.
Okay, so I actually work with a company called Purium. They have amazing non-GMO superfood products, all organic. Most of it is gluten-free, that sort of thing. It helps to detoxify the body, nourish the body, all of that good stuff. We've got a 10-day cleanse that can actually help you lose 10 pounds and keep it off.
Sign me up,
In
bro.
10 days. Yes, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. That coupled with, I'm actually getting ready to start BioT. I don't know if you've heard of BioT. It's bioidentical hormone replacement in the form of a little pellet. So
Say that again.
Say
A
that
form of a
again.
little pellet.
it's a little pellet. We make a small incision on your bum and insert the pellet. The pellet actually dissolves and it will leach out the hormone that you need over the next 3 months.
For men
So-
and women?
For men and women.
Oh.
It is wonderful. So that's how we're going to be 29 again, internally and externally,
Does
with
it
the
have to,
BioT and Botox.
Like,
what kind of products
Hmm.
can you put? I'm gonna just come out and ask it. I live in Illinois. Do you have that like in a THC thing that you can stick in there so someone be?
Wouldn't that be
you know,
nice?
I'm just asking. I know I got listeners out here
But
that would
you're
want
onto
to.
something. I
they
think
would-
you're onto something.
I'm just
Let's
wondering.
talk after the show.
Okay, Kelly. All right. I hear you. I got you guys. Don't worry. I'm looking out for y'all.
Yeah, we're
Okay?
good. We're good.
All right. I got you.
so if it's a little incision,
Mhm.
and so it's a pellet that stays in your body and then slowly gets released throughout the body.
Correct. And so it will completely dissolve over the next 3 to 4 months. Patients will come in every 3 to 4 months to have that replaced. It helps with sleep, brain fog, weight loss, libido,
How many
mood,
of those suckers can you have?
right? I want 3 in each cheek.
Yes, please. I'll take the max.
So that's the BioT that you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're doing that right now, or that's coming?
I'm actually, that's coming. So mid-June, we'll be starting that.
Oh, so that's right
Very
around the corner.
exciting. Right around the corner.
Man, so if you're in San
Yeah.
Antonio or planning on making a trip to San Antonio, then you need to go see Kelly
Yes, please.
to get some BioT.
And Kelly, if you're looking to spread you can go to Lubbock, open up a remote office there, and then you
I
come
like
up here to
it.
Illinois,
Right.
open a remote office here, and let's look into that.
I
You
I
know,
love it. We'll look into that.
we'll
look
call
into
it Biotin something something.
She's like this, Jamie. We'll call you. I'll call you. Don't call me.
Biotin something.
Yeah,
Got
you
it.
see, you like it. You
It's
like
good.
it.
I
I
like
see
it.
it's
It's
caption
catchy.
on. See?
It's catchy.
Look at this. This is encouraging for you. Faith Oliver says, "So excited for you, Kelly. My clients have been browsing your brochures."
Thank you,
Aw.
Faith.
I hope that's encouraging for you.
We're gonna
I
make all our peeps happy.
have a slideshow. Yep, I have a slideshow here. I thought we could show. It's got some pictures that Kelly had sent to me earlier, guys, and I think it's helpful to see
Yes.
the things that she's talking about today, to see what it looks like practically. I'm all about practicals. I'm about practicals.
Yes.
So here we go. I'm gonna throw it up there.
Oh, wait. We
Sorry.
need to rearrange.
Oh, hold
Insert
on.
clappy,
Sandy,
happy emojis
Bring you
here.
right back.
Okay.
There we
we
go.
go.
Sandy, you're
I
in the
didn't know what was going on.
okay. Good. We
Sandy's
want to be able
such
to see
sport.
your face, Sandy, or Kelly. And so that's the reason that we moved you up a little bit. So whenever you
Gotcha.
talk about
Thank
these
you.
things.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, here we go. So
Sandy's here all the time. So
Oh, look, that's Kelly. Say hi, Kelly.
and we can update when you
Hello.
come to visit Lubbock, Kelly. We can update your headshot.
Oh, thank you.
that's so sweet.
Yes, I need one. Thank you.
All right, here
So
we
this
go.
is tear trough filler.
Oh.
So the
Oh.
top picture, you can see there's a deficit there, right underneath the eye.
This
Mhm,
whole section
in
right
that-
here.
Yeah.
So right, so right along that whole,
Right there.
Oh, like a
that's
beer trough.
sunken in.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, you know about that,
and
right?
then
I do.
the bottom picture shows that we've put some filler there to kind of get rid of that. It kind of masks that eye bag there.
Yeah.
It
That's
does.
amazing.
So
Isn't that
does the
neat?
filler last as long as the Botox, or are they different?
No, they're different. So Botox typically will last 3 to 6 months. And it really depends on the type of filler. They last anywhere from 6 months to 18 months, some 2 years.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. And there's some
Fillers?
semi-permanent fillers that last a lot longer, but
Do fillers
The
help
ones
out with the eye twitch too?
No.
it does not. No.
Okay.
Same podcast helps with that idea.
Yes.
Oh, I had a question here and I lost it. Sorry.
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
That's pretty cool, though. I
Yeah,
like
that's
those,
pretty.
though.
Oh, I remember. Is that stuff gonna when I have to rub my eye in the morning to wake up? Is that stuff gonna leak out of there or something?
No, not at all. Not at
Okay.
all.
All right.
Mm-mm.
If someone punches me real hard, is it gonna leak out?
Yes. In that case, it will.
Uh-huh.
Depends on how hard they punch you.
I mean, like the jonkless flying.
because
Yeah.
there
horse.
might be other things that would. No,
Jamie, please
not
save
the
your
filler.
dumb questions for the end of the show.
Sorry. All right, here's the next one.
Yes. So like I was saying earlier, I try to stay on the less is more natural. So this client came to me and she had a disappearing lip.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
her
can
top lip, and she just wanted a little teeny tiny bit of filler just to help keep that lip when she smiled from disappearing. So that's
that
what we
mean?
did for her, just a teeny tiny.
Yeah,
What
because
does
some
that mean?
people, when they
It looks so
smile,
natural.
their
It
lip
doesn't
just
look-
disappears.
Anything but
Right.
natural. That's awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Because
So
folds
it
in?
doesn't have to look, overinflated, ducky.
Yeah. Pioneer woman.
Yes. Right. Yes.
So was this like right after she got it done, or did it take a
Correct.
little bit? Right after.
So right after. So
Oh, wow.
filler, actually, you will see the results immediately. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks before it settles down. You're going to get 2 to 3 days after filler placement, you'll have some swelling. And then it should go down. And about 2 to 3 weeks, you'll see the final product.
Yeah.
Can you
But
have an
typically-
allergic? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Sandy.
go ahead. I'm so sorry.
Can you have an allergic reaction to a filler?
You can. It's very rare.
Okay.
Yes. Very rare.
In my case, it would happen. What do you do?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Man,
Oh no.
I'm just curious. Like, is this like one of those?
It's 99.9%. You're that 0.1% with it.
I've been in that group where it's like, oh, this would be 99% easy, and I'm like, well, what happened to the one? And then it's me. It happens. So, Carrie has a question real quick related to this. She's saying, so if someone gets fillers they end up not liking, can they be removed?
Yes, and that's exactly what I was just going to say. So if you didn't like them, if it was improperly placed, if you had any sort of issue with them, allergic reaction or whatnot, we have a product called hyaluronidase, and this is specifically for this type of filler. So it's a hyaluronic acid-based filler, such as Juvederm, whole line. So those things can actually be dissolved.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
So it's a pill I take, and then it just dissolves?
No, we actually have to inject it.
Oh.
Yeah. So some of these Instagram models definitely need to do that.
They do.
He said it.
Right, he said it. We disagreed.
So that's another one, right? That's another lip filler?
Here's another one, lip filler. Again, less is more. We're just actually, so if you look at the top picture there, you see some kind of deep lip lines in there. And the bottom picture, the filler will actually correct those.
Cool.
And so again, this is immediately after. This should look exactly like this in about 2 weeks for her.
So it looks like the injection hole is right there on the bottom left.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yes, and it's actually, and in the top lip, there's a series of them.
Okay.
But the needle is teeny
Oh, that
tiny,
little red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally on like the edge of the lip. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, correct.
So you said they'll see it like this, and then it'll start to swell probably the next day.
Yes,
And then after
yes.
like 2 or 3 days, the swelling goes down, and it's back to this look.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, there's
And
the
so-
11 line.
There's the
Oh.
11 lines. Yes, you see them. So that's Botox.
Okay.
We used 16 units of Botox there to achieve that. And the bottom picture was 1 week after.
Wow.
And this client had Botox in the past.
Okay.
Mhm.
And she skipped out a few years and then came back and she found you.
Exactly.
She knew what was good for
She's
her.
actually been coming. She's been coming to me, but everybody's been not being able to come see me for a little while. So
okay.
here we go.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you're
but
booked
you
up
need to
now.
We are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
gonna make home kits, self-administered home
Wouldn't
kits?
that be?
Just
Wouldn't
curious.
that be
Just asking.
nice?
They do it for the cakes and all that. I was just asking.
Goodness gracious!
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine?
I imagine a husband getting one and being like, I know this is for the lips, but I wonder what else.
What could possibly go wrong with that?
Right.
Yeah. They want a bigger thumb? Is that what you're saying, Jamie?
No.
Just follow the instructions.
There you go.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's another tear trough filler. So you see on the top picture that hollow line, that shallow
Mhm.
shadow right there. Exactly. And we filled that, just a little bit of filler right underneath there to smooth out
And
that
look,
crease
right
for
there
her.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So in Photoshop, I use dodge and burn to get rid of that stuff.
Ouch.
And people don't wonder why they don't look like their pictures. So
Right.
Yeah, this is the
So-
superstar you are right here, right?
That's just a little, information about PAs and what we do.
Girl, you better own it. You got that,
Oh,
okay? You
thank
worked your
you.
butt off for us, so
Exactly.
you own
Thank
it, and
you.
yes. So
yeah.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you
no
very
joke.
much.
I must have
So
gotten these-
again,
Oh, I must have
some-
did that. I'm sorry.
oh, that's okay. So some folks come in and they don't necessarily want bigger lips. They just have some asymmetry. So in the top picture, you can see on the right side there on the bottom lip, there's a
Okay.
little bit of asymmetry.
Oh, okay.
So, so just correcting
Oh.
that and giving just a little teeny bit in the upper lip where there was some asymmetry on the left upper side.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even looked at my lips that
Yeah.
close to like.
I know. I think we have some of that going on, and no one tells me.
I guess I don't take enough selfies.
I'm not joking, guys. when I used to go get haircuts, the beauticians or whatever would always be like, "Man, your lips are so wow," and I'd be like, "Yep, but they're already taken. Back up, back up. I'm just needing a haircut, lady."
Okay. All right.
I just got a couple more slides, I think. Here, Kelly, is this one's your
Yes,
eat well, feel
so-
good.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So we have this Core 4 nutrition, like it says, it offers vegan protein, which is great. So a lot of people can't tolerate dairy. And so most of the protein supplements on the market are basically dairy form. So whey protein has dairy. So we offer a vegan protein, a pea protein, and all of the fruits and veggies that you can get that support your gut health, which is incredibly important for mental health, sleeping, energy, all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can order that from you?
You can,
Or-
right on my
okay.
website. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mhm.
We make sure we plug that there, Jamie.
Okay. Sorry, Joyce.
So BioT and Botox bundle. So that's coming soon. And that's where I'm hoping, get these folks feeling and looking 29 for as
Forever.
long as we can. Yes.
As long as we can.
As long as
Preach
we
it.
can.
Preach it, sister.
Mhm.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
2 more years and I'll be 29, so that's cool.
There you go. You're in good shape.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm looking through the comments to see if there's anybody who said anything real quick.
Oh, yeah, you better read Joyce's comment.
Here we go. Which one? Oh, I know. That's what I was saying a second ago. Sorry. But Carrie has another question. She says, what about the crepe paper neck and chest? I'm noticing some coming on, probably from sleeping on my side and knocking out 40. Is that Botox, fillers, both, or should I just go for a skin transplant?
So
Just kidding.
Botox does great in this area. We call this a Nefertiti neck lift, and it can actually, and we can actually use it in the décollage to actually reduce those fine lines and wrinkles. If the wrinkles are fairly deep, the creases fairly deep, we can actually go back in and put some filler in there as well.
So you can put filler on top of Botox?
I like that the combination of the two works very well.
Like Inception Botox. Here's
there's one last question.
She says, I thought bio was for people over 50.
No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, if we get folks on this bioidentical hormone, which is a plant-based hormone replacement, by the way, so it doesn't cause any interactions with anything really. So it's if we get you before or when you're perimenopausal, then that's going to be the best time to start. Even before menopause. And they actually say men start dropping testosterone at the age of 29. So here's that 29 again. See?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm fine. Life's fine.
All right, Kelly, real quick. What do you say to the people who would say, like, no one needs this stuff. No one wants to use it. And this is just not whatever for
no
people.
one needs jewelry, but here we are.
Right. So what do you say to that?
So, a lot of women come in and say, oh, I can't tell my husband I'm doing this, oh, we make, and I kind of say, well, he's telling you don't need it because he wants you to know that he thinks you're beautiful, And then we kind of joke that he's also looking at that woman over there that probably has 50 units of Botox and some cheek filler.
Gotcha. Nice.
So,
well,
awesome.
Kelly, it's been awesome having you. And I can't believe we're already at 53 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went by fast.
Told you. It's
I was all nervous.
For no reason.
Thank you.
None.
That was great. No, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming. So before you go, though, I have to ask you, or I'm going to give you an opportunity here to plug something.
Okay.
And then there's a question we usually ask afterwards, but I'm going to let you talk, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So I want to give the plug actually to a company called Calypso Wellness Centers. They do ketamine infusions for folks that have chronic pain, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, chronic depression. I have seen absolute miracles happen from these folks. They're saving lives, and like I said, creating miracles every single day. And if you haven't heard of ketamine infusions, I can just look it up. CalypsoWellnessCenters.com. There's a wealth of information on their website, and it's been amazing for so many people.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Calypso, I like that name.
Calypso Wellness Center?
Yes.
We had a joke a while back about ketamine. I think Alex said something about that Sunday. We have to dig that comment up now.
I think it's
That's
CalypsoWellness.com.
what he said.
Yeah.
CALYPSO.
With
With a K.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll make sure to put that in the comments for you guys so that way you can go check it out and look it up. And so with that, also, Kelly, we ask our guests, our wonderful guests such as yourself, to give us a topic for a future episode. Do you have that topic that you'd like for us to cover?
Well, I mean, would you guys cover mental health stuff? Would you guys cover chronic pain stuff? Yeah.
Kelly, my wife has her PhD in mental family and marriage therapy. She's a therapist, so
Nice.
that is a wonderful topic. We are,
great.
yeah. I'm gonna.
Good. Okay.
Mental health is a good topic, Kelly.
It is a
for
good
mentioning
topic.
that.
Yes. See, it's that wellness side, getting everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wellness.
Yeah.
Everybody well.
Wellness.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, I love the fact that she does not only Botox and fillers, but it's the wellness too. And she's a PA. She's not some person in the back alley saying, "Hey, guess what I got for you?
Want some cement?
You want some? I got it right here for you."
That story is incredibly horrible, though.
Right,
It's
exactly.
really bad.
It is.
So
It
Yeah.
is.
please
Man,
don't do
I
that.
wish I was
Terrible.
closer. And then Joyce said that she's bringing you to Lubbock, so
Oh yeah.
make
That'll
sure
be
to
fun.
let us know that.
Road
That'd
trip.
be awesome.
We'll road trip. It'll be good.
Please do. So, as much as I hate to let you go, Kelly, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Yes,
Thank you so
Kelly.
much. It was so nice to meet all of y'all, and hopefully we'll see you again real soon.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully
And if you
you
Thanks.
got over the nervousness, and we
I did. It was good. I'm excited.
And when you use this for your clients, and when your clients are watching this, I'm gonna tell y'all better use her. Okay, this woman is awesome.
right.
Use her. Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All
Thank
right.
rid
you
of
so
the
much.
111 lines.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Bye, Kelly. Have a great night. Okay.
Have a great night, Kelly.
Y'all
Thank you so
too.
much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Wow. Can I say just wow? Every time we have great guests, and I just want to say wow, but
And then
hers
but
is
we
wow.
learn so much from them. I mean, it's so crazy because you just have like anytime it's about, it's just like a mainstream one thing that they want, but you don't know the rest of it. And I like that she took the time to explain all that to us. That's pretty
Right.
pretty interesting. I mean, the migraine stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had no clue. And literally, I know plenty of friends who have migraines, and I've never had one, but I hear when you have one, you know it, and they're like debilitating.
Yeah. Chris has them a lot, and so just to hear her think about that is just crazy.
Yeah.
To be able to do something besides take pills, because she's really trying to avoid taking any additional medicines. But
Sure.
yeah, that's really cool.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I agree with you guys. Like, it's great having guests that really know their stuff and share it with us all. So, and you guys too out there, thanks for interacting so much and asking the questions. It really helps them feel confident. It's encouraging to them when you are asking and engaging. So we couldn't ask for a better team of people out there to help them. Okay.
I know. And I love it when our regulars come in, and we saw a couple new names pop up. So that's always fun. Because
It
then they're
is.
like, we have to like turn it up a level.
Yeah.
Because we're like, we need to keep them so they show up next time.
Yeah. We're not trying to fall on our face here or anything like
right,
that. so.
right, exactly. We wouldn't do that. So how was your day, Jamie? Now that we missed it.
Let me tell you, however way it was, the end of it was fantastic. I'm really stoked that we had Kelly on tonight, and I'm even more excited that she chose mental health, because I have really been struggling and been praying about, man, I really want to bring up mental health, and I even talked to Joe and Sandy about this like last night even, or the night before, about wellness, and mental health was related to that. So the fact that we had a guest who just did it on her own, I'm encouraged by that.
Well,
I think, yeah. So very good time hanging
It
out
was
with all
good
y'all.
time. It's good time.
It is. So what do we have tomorrow, Joe?
Tomorrow is Food Friday. And make sure you have your phone with you so you can watch the show and play the Kahoot game. And we're going to try to figure out, make sure why there was some lag last time. But It's all about my show anyway, so about my
Right.
part of it. So don't worry about what these two are doing. What these
And
two,
don't even worry about
don't
me.
even worry about these these two.
Other way, Joe.
I'm trying.
Over here.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So So it's gonna be fun. I will actually try to do my homework. Could be 15 minutes before the show.
So
I
It'll
mean,
be better
that's
than
on his
15.
mind.
Way before 15 minutes before the show. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Sure.
So guys, keep giving us ideas for stuff to cook on Fridays too. We want, we want to show videos
Yeah,
and
we saw some
pictures and all that.
There were some cool recipe ideas that I was like, oh, that looks cool. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, right. That looks great. I'm glad you mentioned it.
Thumbs
You
up.
do the video. You do the pictures and show.
Yeah, it's like thumbs up.
Yes, and y'all do videos and submit it. Maybe you'll be selected.
Oh man, look at that comment from Carrie.
Where?
Monday, North Dakota.
Where? Watch your show this week. Monday, North Dakota. Tuesday, Colorado. Wednesday, New Mexico. Tonight, my bad.
Awesome.
Where's tomorrow taking you to? Good night.
Carrie is hardcore.
She
She's
is
hardcore.
Oh, look at this, guys.
The producer.
Bring back Freaky Friday, much better than Food Friday. You guys got to tell us if you like Food Friday better
Yeah,
or
we
if
need-
you like
we'll-
Freaky Friday better.
We'll do a poll and see which one gets the most. Okay, producer. We'll put a poll on our Facebook page and we'll see. Do you want us to bring back Freaky Friday, or do you want us to stay with Food Friday? So
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever. I love both.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
I'm there.
Yeah, but it's, you're just disappointed whenever you do all your research and then it's like, I want crap.
Yeah, it was faked. It was faked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am
Don't bring
following
fake
one on
crap.
TikTok right now. It's a haunted TikTok, and she sees a guy just pacing back and forth. And when they walk,
oh, I
towards,
saw that, Sandy.
did you see it? And
Yes.
when they walk towards it, it disappears.
What in the freak? That was just.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, I am following that. If y'all want to follow it, I don't know what
Hmm.
her name is, so don't ask me.
I'm
It's
sorry
on
to
TikTok.
give you all this information, but really can't tell you anything.
I can't tell you much about it. I just know that there's someone pacing, and she
I do hate
hears
those.
them screaming.
Ugh.
Mm.
I'd be like, it's time to check out. Burn it down. Call a priest over in the name of something else. You can get the
Well,
vibe.
there is the bad thing about it. There's like a little church on the other
There
side.
is, you're right,
and
you're right.
Across the street, and her dogs keep her up at night because they bark at it.
Mm-mm. Guys, and on that note, I'm calling it. I'm done.
Remember to wash your hands.
For at least 20 seconds.
Yeah, filthy animals.
Good
Have
night,
a good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Good night.
But seriously, Sandy, I saw that and I was like, no way. And then when it said we're gonna have to wait for part 2, I was like, stop it with the part 2s.
Okay, well, so she has them all loaded, so you need to go up there and look at
Okay,
it.
all right.
I still
I'm
need
gonna
to get a TikTok, I think.
I'm surprised you don't
Yeah.
have one, honestly.
I only watch it for Julian.
That's a
She's
good
got
reason.
some good ones. She's got some funny ones loaded right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really
Did you
funny.